When games like Valkyria Chronicles make their way over to Steam, I get genuinely excited. For the first time since I was a little kid, I'm not a console gamer anymore. Since PC kinda blew up, I've sunk way too much time and money into Steam to ever turn back. So when games like this do pop up, in my head at least, this opens the door for a lot of other JRPGs to make their way over. Here's 5 JRPGs that I would love to see get a Steam port. When I was a kid, there were 2 RPGs that I couldn't put down: Final Fantasy VIII and Star Ocean Second Story. With 8 already out on Steam, I'd love to see a Star Ocean ported over soon. Tri-Ace aren't known for porting games over to Steam, but it seems recent sales of Star Ocean Integrity and Faithlessness, that's quite a mouthful, haven't been adding up, leading to the company debating a Steam release, meaning this could actually happen pretty soon and would probably lead to past games and other Tri-Ace titles being ported over. I'd settle for the PSP editions making their way over, but hey, you know, if they want to do a remake, I'm not going to complain. A lesser-known title is Infinite Undiscovery. In this game you play as Capel, an unblessed human who can't use any magic, but he can play a mean flute solo.
I'm a flute player.
You start the game locked up in a secret prison because you look like a hero known as Sigmund the Liberator, until a girl named Aya breaks you out, and you go on a quest to sever the chains holding the moon to the earth. If that alone doesn't make you want to play this game, I really feel for you because that's an awesome story. This game's also by Tri-Ace, which I did not actually realize until I started recording this video, but if Star Ocean does get ported over later this year, this definitely opens the door for this game to make its way over too. If you ever wanted to play an RPG that's a cross between Pokemon and a Miyazaki film, No Kuni has you covered. Traveling between the beautiful worlds of Motorville and the aptly named Otherworld, Oliver is guided on his quest to save the Great Sage by a Welsh fairy named Drippy. As a fellow Welshman, I can say Drippy is honestly one of the best and oddly shocking characters in any game. Did not expect a strong Welsh character in a Japanese title. With a sequel on the horizon, it seems reasonable that this game could get ported over to Steam to generate some good press, although Nintendo cover publishing of a number of their games internationally, so I could see this one not arriving anytime soon. The game was made by Level 5, who also made the incredible Dark Cloud game, so here's what you do, Level 5. 1. Take some gaffer tape out. 2. Grab a copy of Dark Cloud. 3. Stick it to No Kuni. 4. Put it on Steam. 5. Take my money. This next title could have easily spawned a series and been a real Final Fantasy contender. Lost Odyssey is set during a magic industrial revolution. You play as an immortal man named Kaim. Everyone has amnesia, there are more immortals. All of this ties together to make a great JRPG that would be a solid addition to any Steam library out there, if developers Mistwalker ever do decide to bring any of their titles to PC. I don't think they actually have ported any games over to PC yet, so this might not be the most likely contender on the list, but it's a great title. If you can pick it up on 360, I'd recommend it. To finish things off, we have the Persona series. I've personally only played number 3, so I'm going to use that as an example, but they could easily port 3 and 4 over to Steam and make a nice chunk of money around the time Persona 5 releases later this year. The game's an odd one where during the day the player can build up social links with friends at school, and in the night they accompany their dorm to a large tower called Tartarus to go on some dungeon crawling action. They fight these creatures by summoning a persona by shooting themselves in the head, which is honestly my favorite summoning animation ever. And it has some massive shock value the first time you see it. It's great. They've had amazing cameos in their games like Vincent from Catherine and even Adolf freaking Hitler. Nine! It would be a crime if none of the games in this series ever saw a PC release. Thanks for watching this week's Top 5 Friday. As usual, every Friday a new video comes out on this channel, so if you enjoyed, please hit that subscribe button. The video below links to the playlist for the series, and I'd appreciate it if you took a look, you know, if you enjoy the style. Hey, you got 5 minutes free, give them a watch, see what you think.